Hey, what's poppin', sexies? It's your boy here, back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes, and it's been 3,000 years, but finally we have a FEH channel again. So, very interesting. This is for the Book VI Midpoint, and I'm also guessing that in a little time from now, we're probably also going to get the trailer for the new heroes that they showed off. But before we talk about the trailer or anything like that, we're going to go ahead and cover this FEH channel real quick. Alright, so they showed a little cutscene here about Book 6. This is Emblem, by the way. Very cool design for Emblem. She kind of looks like an evil version of Veronica almost, and it does seem like she's going to be a bat, just like Elm, because she has the bat ears. So, very interesting from her. We also got a glimpse of Asker, who we can see right here. Let's just quickly double back just a little bit so we can get a better look at him. Yeah, so Asker, believe it or not, he kind of looks like that one fan art that was going around of the Bara Daddy Asker. So I think this is pretty cool. It does in fact look like he's going to be a bull character, just like, or yeah, I guess he would be a bull and Ash would be a cow, right? Because the male cows are called bulls or whatever. So here he is. Very good artwork and not too far off from that one fan art. So I think a lot of people are going to be very happy about this guy. Very cool. So he's going to be a transformation into a bull, and then Emblem, as we saw, is going to be a transformation into a bat, I would assume. All right, then we have this little cutscene here of, what's his face, Alphonse, fighting against a, like, evil version of Veronica or something. There's actually somewhat of a spoiler in here, so I'll let you guys watch it for yourself, but it's a pretty cool cutscene, and it ends on a little bit of a cliffhanger. Okay, then we're getting these bonuses here for login rewards. Not too crazy, just like 60 Divine Dews, 60 Refinery Stones, and 120 of each flower. For a login bonus, it's fine. Usually you don't get the craziest rewards from those. But then we're going to be getting these celebratory quest rewards, and these are pretty juicy. So just a couple of orbs, not even enough to do a summon. That's kind of a low ball amount of orbs to give us. But we get 50 grails, 45 coins, 12 dueling crests. I don't think people really care too much about those. 6 stamina potions, 120 toilet papers, very good. Actually, what blew me away about these is the shards, right? Because I actually don't even spend time bothering to level up units the old-fashioned way. I just shard them up to level 40 and just run and gun on auto battle to farm SP for them that way. So, shards, very nice, and I am actually running very low on shards, so I'll appreciate those rewards. Alright, they also announced some support for 3 Hopes, which is coming out on June 24th. So, not too far off, we're going to be getting this game here, and I'm assuming for sure we're going to be getting a banner featuring Shaz and the updated designs for all the 3 Houses characters, and probably this character here as well, the opponent to Sothis, I guess you could say. I forgot her name already, but there you guys go with that. So in order to celebrate the release of 3 Hopes, we're going to be getting these special banners here focusing on 3 Houses characters. And they're going to have 3 focus heroes each. And you're also going to be able to spark on each of these banners if you do 40 summons and you want to spark one of the characters. So it's an interesting deal. Although I would say these are all skips right now because let's see here. Okay, so the first one's got Yuri. Yuri's obviously very good. We have Winter Sothis, which is a seasonal character. Some of these actually do have seasonals on them. So, like, we have Halloween Rhea over there. We got Plegian Raphael over there. Winter Hilda over there. So, there are some definite interesting unit choices on here. But I would say outside of the freebie, you want to skip these. It's unfeasible to be able to spark on all of them at 40 orbs or 40 summons a pop. So, maybe if there's someone on here that you really want to get that you don't have yet, maybe then it would be okay. But I would still say probably just skip this. Although I will admit Dedue on the 3rd banner is pretty enticing. Of course, Dedue comes with AD near save, which is one of the best fodder skills. So he might be okay to spark, but like I would definitely not recommend going too hard on any of these banners here. All right, let's keep going. Oh, actually, you know what? This banner here, the one that has Flame Shamir and Winter Manuela, this one's not a bad one if you want to go for the +10 on Manuela, because she's still one of the highest scoring free-to-play units. She actually scores as high as Ninja Lin, who is a premium duo hero. So if you were to get a copy of her to plus 10, that would definitely help you in your scoring endeavors in modes like Arena, etc. So, alright, maybe I have to recant what I said. Some of these do actually have some hidden value to them, but still, with that being said, all of these are older units, and you don't really want to be spending resources on older units right now, unless there's a favorite in there, or you have some kind of plan in mind, like getting near save fodder or a plus 10 of one of these demote seasonals that could be good. Raphael Plegian is not a bad demote plus 10 either. So there are some options to be had over there. Alright, we're also going to be getting this voting event here, the Garland Moon Cup. So how it works is you can vote for any of the three houses characters. I'm assuming they have to be characters that were featured on one of these banners here, because they didn't show any of the duo heroes like Duo Byleth and Duo Sothis on that voting thing. But I'm guessing you'll be able to vote for any of these characters on these banners, and the winner of the vote is going to be given to everybody for free. I think Dedue is like the shoo-in to vote for here. He has the best fodder, and like none of these units here are really going to help you out that much at one copy. Maybe Yuri if you don't have him, but like I'm sure most people already have their Yuri. So Dedue for sure is just going to help everybody with his fodder. That's who I would say you should vote for. Alright, let's see what else we got in here. Okay, so here is going to be our glimpse of the Midpoint Heroes. Now, like I said, I'm under the assumption that the trailer will be dropping very shortly. But we'll just take a quick look at the characters first. So we have Sane over here, very long awaited. Can't believe it's been over 5 years into the game, and only now are we getting Sane. Kent's insane, man. The classic... Well, if you're a Western player like me, who started playing with FE7, Kent and Sane are the first Christmas night duo that we ever see. So, it's weird that they would wait this long to add them. I'm also still waiting on Cain and Abel from FE6. Those are my favorite of the Christmas night combos. Alright, so Sane, we have his stats here. I'm sure we'll see them in the trailer, but he's got 40 HP. He's got 67 with some sort of buff. Not really sure what buff he's getting there, but 67 attack, 44 speed, 36 defense, 18 res. Jolly Jade Lance, no clue what that does. He's got rally up attack plus, he's got flow refresh, and then it looks like he's got speed and defense catch. So brand new catch skill, pretty interesting. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Kent up next. Very nice artwork from him, and it's really awesome to just see some love being had for the classic, if you're a Westerner, red and green knight combo, as I said. Oh, this reeks of demote right there. God damn, they had to make him a demote? Alright, whatever. Kent's got 42 HP, 51 attack, 40 speed, 30 defense, and 24 res. Very demote-looking stat line there, unfortunately. He's got attack and speed bond 3, and then speed and defense snag. He's got Allied Sword Plus and Reposition. He looks like a fodder pull. I believe we've had allied weapons already. I can't remember what they do. It might be like joint drive, attack, and defense, but I'd have to double check that. Alright, so Kent's going to be our demo. Then we have Guy, looking really awesome. Actually, I think it's pronounced Guy, but I'm just going to call him Guy because that's literally how it's spelled. Very retro artwork, though. I love the artwork that they went with for him. And he's one of the classic Myrmidons as well, so it's nice to finally get him. So we got here 44 HP, 56 attack, 48 speed, very fast, 28 defense, and 20 res. Oh, that explains the speed. He has life and death 3. Then he also has threaten, speed, and defense 3, I believe that is. Or level 2. I can't remember if it's level 2 or level 3, which has the gold border. But whatever. He has speed and defense threaten, basically. We got Vulture Blade Plus. I'm wondering if Vulture, is that going to be like a Plegian blade? That would be pretty interesting. Like a Plegian weapon for melee types. We haven't seen that yet. So, could be cool. Then he's also got Glimmer as well. So, he's going to be a special hero that we can get from missions, similar to Tatiana that we've seen in the past. And also Muriel from Awakening. So you'll be able to snag 2 copies of him, and then he'll probably appear on summons at a later date. All right, then we have Lim Stella over here for our Grand Hero battle. Lim Stella is, of course, a morph based on Sonya, if I'm not mistaken. All right, and a pretty fitting choice for a Grand Hero battle, although I'm still waiting on Nurgle. I don't know where Nurgle's at. You would think he would have been added by now, but okay, we can sneakily get a glimpse of her stats. So we got here 41 HP, 56 attack, 23 speed, 32 defense, and 36 res. Some fat defenses there. Pretty solid attack. We got Glacies, defense and res form 3, sabotage attack, and then morph Fimbulvitr. We've seen already on Fimbulvitr from, who was it? Brunya, right? So Brunya had Fimbulvitr, and it was a pretty strong weapon for the time that it came out, making Brunya one of the better merge projects. So hopefully, as a Grand Hero battle, we can expect some good things to come from Lim Stella. Very much looking forward to seeing what her perf does. And then finally, this is going to piss off a lot of people. So our next Ascended hero is going to be Ascended Florina? Like, really? Florina? Why Florina? They're really getting very liberal with these Ascended heroes now, right? So we saw Ascended Maritza, and who was the one after Maritza? I already forgot who it was, but they started off with Joshua. I think they started off really strong with Joshua. Then they transitioned into Idun, who I thought was also really cool. And then we had Fiorm and Lakejarn before that, right? But they were OCs, so we didn't really know how they were going to handle the actual characters. I was thinking the Ascended heroes were just going to be people that had a royal lineage or some kind of grand stakes in the story, like we saw with Idun. But no, we just got a random Florina out of nowhere. So Florina Dev is going to be rejoicing with that. I don't think this is a good choice, and her outfit even isn't like that crazy. It just looks like her base outfit for the most part from FE7, and then she has a bow to go along with it. All right, did we get a glimpse of her skills? I'm not sure. We'll play her attack animation, and then we'll take a look. Okay, so, nah, we didn't catch a glimpse of that, but okay, so here is going to be our midpoint special hero for this one. It's going to be Letizia. So Sissy in action, doing her slam dunk there. RIP Celtics, by the way. They got killed tonight. But here's Letizia. We've already seen her before, and we know what she's capable of. Her weapon is just cracked beyond belief. Does like minus 15 attack to the foe, and then she gets like a guaranteed follow-up. She's crazy, man. She's going to be certainly a unit worth going for, and I'm definitely going to summon on this banner. I'm going to spark either Letizia or Florina. I don't know. Depends on what Florina actually does. We'll see in the trailer, but I know for a fact Sissy is insane, so I'm going to want to go for her. We know what her weapon does. Draconic Aura. She's got attack and res catch, so another brand new catch skill if I'm not mistaken. She has attack and res trace, and then she has, what is that? Attack and res rouse 4, I believe. Yeah, it looks like rouse 4 for attack and res. 63, well, what does the rouse 4 do? Plus 6. So what is she at? 57 attack, 16 speed, 35 defense, 34 res, and then 38 HP. Pretty goddamn tanky defenses for a cavalry tome unit of all things, and with her weapon doing minus 15 attack. She's going to be hella tanky for a cavalry range unit. So very solid unit for sure. Definitely a unit worth summoning for, I would say. All right, the banner is dropping on the 8th, by the way, so it's not going to be at reset or as soon as we get the data mines. We're going to have to wait a couple of days for the banner to drop. But like I said, I will be summoning. All right, Lim Stella is going to be the GHB, as I explained already. She's going to come out the day after the banner. All right, we're also getting one other thing that they announced here, which is going to be an update to Aether Raids. So they're calling it Aether Raids Chaos Edition, if I can, like, get it there. Yeah, so Loki is causing some chaos. We have chaos in Aether Raids. All right, and there's a couple of rules that they went over. When it's going to be chaos season, it's going to rotate, like, at a random fluctuation. They didn't really explain when it's going to be. It's not every other season like Astra and Light. It's just going to show up for, like, random events, I guess. But the way it works is your mythic and legendary bonuses are going to be disabled. So you can't run like triple Mythic Heroes and get plus 15 HP and a bunch of other stats. So that's going to be very interesting, especially for save ball armor teams, because they're losing a lot of stats, and that's really pivotal to them being able to tank the enemy team. And we're also going to be getting this here, this release version, and then the number. So book 1, essentially, characters from that book are going to count as bonus heroes for this season. I think they should just go ahead and add this feature to every single Aether Raid season from now on, not just the Chaos season, because it is very annoying and hindering to have to run only a select set of bonus heroes. So if they were to widen the amount of bonus heroes, that would certainly be nice and helpful. I would love to see that added to other modes as well, but for now, we have Book 1 featured bonus heroes for the first round of Aether Raids Chaos Edition. They're also adding a couple of brand new maps. All right, here they're just explaining how the Book 1 thingy works. All right, there they just did like a practice match to show it off. They said scoring is going to be a little bit different, I believe, which should be interesting to see. We saw here Faye the Owl didn't actually run any Mythic Heroes on her team at all. So I'm wondering if you don't get any bonus lift from having Mythic Heroes on the team either. So would that mean in Chaos you just run like the best possible assortment team that you can? Would be pretty cool to see. All right, let's just skip ahead a little bit more. I want to take a look at the new maps because I think those are very interesting. So here we go. These are going to be the new terrains added to Aether Raids defenses. Of course, everyone's eyes are going to be drawn to this one because we have 2 walls here. We have not had a map with double walls ever since Spring Breeze. So the walls are going to be in a different position, obviously. I'm wondering if you can put the fort like maybe adjacent diagonal to one of these walls to create a really crazy choke point. This map is going to see a ton of use. Like, just the walls are so powerful, making choke points that no characters can cross over. Like, over here we have these bushes, I guess you could say, or like rose petals, whatever they are. Cavalry units can't pass through them. They count as forest tiles, but infantry units can move through them. It just costs 1 extra movement space. These, like, flyers just fly right over that shit. So, like, these are kind of ineffective, but the walls are so powerful to have for defense. So I expect this map to see a lot of play. And then we have this one here with, like, a zigzag of breakable crags. We have a lot of breakable crag maps already, so I don't know if this one's going to see all that much use, but it does have a very interesting impact on the enemy team because their units will prioritize breaking the walls, and you can set up some interesting dance shenanigan combos there. So definitely not a map to sleep on if you can figure out how you want to have your units interact with these breakable walls. But for sure, this one in the middle is going to be the one to go for. All right, then we're also getting 3 new terrains added to Aether Resorts. Pretty cute. I mean, nothing too special. It doesn't really matter. Aether Resorts is there for fun. I love how they could add this and they can't add, like, new actual map designs to the castle. Unless it's locked behind a paid wall like we saw already. Come on, like, just give us some more map designs or castle designs. I don't see why not. And that's pretty much all there is to cover in this little Faye channel here. So let me know your thoughts on the new heroes that we're going to be getting for the Midpoint Banner. Like I said, I'm going to be summoning, and I believe there's going to be a trailer dropping as soon as I wrap up here. So I'll catch you guys again in a little bit when we talk about that.